10 minutes and counting.
Starting, yeah.
Yep. Well, let's get situated here.
Get situated. We're coming at you with episode 2, Daf Gimmel of Shteigin Here.
Yeah.
Of Shteigin Here.
Shteigin Here.
You know, Shteigin Here vis-a-vis the name.
Indeed.
All right, yo, it's a special episode because this is the Asera B'teves.
Yes, in the middle of this episode, it will be Cometh Asera B'teves at the time which we are not allowed to eat. So we're going to be munching up until that point. We got a little less than an hour. See if we can get the daf done before that.
Amen.
But we might be running around grabbing snacks and stuff and drinking a lot of
generally
water.
Shteigin Here.
General Shteigin situation. All right, guys.
The Gemara actually quotes the Mishnah. And then, that's over Shmura. Hey, we were talking about yesterday. Remember yesterday, we were like, yeah, Shmura.
Did we finish?
Guard.
We didn't go up until the two dots, or we did?
We did.
Okay.
We were at the guard. So, Michael's over the other. What does he hold? So does he hold that there's 3 mishmaros? Just tell me until the 4th hour, which is the time of the Sofa Shmura Harishona. Because of our Arba mishmaros, but if he holds that there are 4 of these heavenly guardianships, I was looking for Rashi's like, yeah, talking about like singing. That like they say different songs at different times. You got spiritual zachin going on.
What are the shalosh mishmaros?
So the times that like there are like these angels singing and like doing like cool stuff.
Oh, I see. If Rabbi Lazar holds that there are 3 shmuros, 3 guards in the nighttime, say until 4 hours. And if he holds 4 watches in the nighttime, le'ema ad shalosh sha'os.
Right.
Gotcha.
So, meaning, why is he saying to me this cryptic lashon of until the 3rd watch, until the 4th watch? Say to me the actual time. If you hold that there are 3, if you hold that that the night is split into 3 parts. So then tell me until the 4th hour, because as you said last show, that it was split into 12. So if you just say 3, then say it's until the end of the 4th hour. If you're going to say 4, say it's until the end of the 3rd hour. Why are you beating around? Why are you beating around the bush?
Right.
You know.
Gotcha.
Why are you smacking around the nail like a drunken carpenter?
Yeah. Why are we doing that? No.
What's going on?
Let's go right there. Leolam.
So leolam kasavar shalosh mishmaros havilayla v'had kamash milan vika mishmaros b'rakia vika mishmaros ba'ara. So he says really he holds that there are 3 mishmaros, and he's teaching us that there are mishmaros b'rakia and mishmaros ba'ara.
What's the difference?
So mishmaros b'rakia is these guardians in the sky, and mishmaros ba'ara are like these guardians on land or in the earth. You know, there's spiritual guardians, but there's also physical guardians.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that pshat?
That's pshat, yo.
Wow.
That's pshat. So, but what does that mean? So, now, Rashi has his pshat about what, like, these ashmaros is, and I'm sure maybe it could be that Tosfos has his pshat. And there are different people have different pshats about what the ashmaros is. But, what does that mean? An ashmura? That they have guardians, different times of guardians. Maybe it has to do with different times of the night, have different spiritual energies. I don't know. It's split into 3. And he was teaching us something about one of them. Something that no one even thinks to ask. Like everyone was like, yeah. Like, oh, so what time do you do it? And checking Zmanim.com. I'm asking, like, yo, what did he mean by the shalosh mishmaros?
Interesting.
Like, what did he think about? Yeah,
in the
like
air and in the ground.
Yeah, it says he's trying to teach us another thing. He's trying to teach us about these ashmaros.
Wow.
We're completely disregarding the ashmaros.
Wow.
Wow.
Very interesting.
Very interesting. Yeah. Shteigin Here, but
Okay.
I don't know.
V'ika
Whether you teach us
mishmaros.
that. The new way to learn it. Look at the Gemara. You know.
V'ika mishmaros ba'ara. Titania.
So that's a sugi that we'll be thinking of. Yeah, Zog.
Titania. Rav Elazar Omer. Shlosh mishmaros have halayla. Yal kol mishomer mishomer yoshev hakadosh baruch Hu. Is that right? V'shoeg.
V'shoeg
Ke'ari.
All right, now you want to teach Leifa?
All right, I'll give it a shot, guys. All right, don't get your hopes up over here. Okay, so we learned in a brisa. Rav Elazar says, Rav Eliezer says, 3 guardings there are at night, and on all of the guards, of each of the guards, they sit Hakadosh Baruch Hu v'shoeg ke'ari. And they sit. I'm not sure what's going on here.
All right, yo.
Bleiben schwer.
Bleiben schwer, yo!
I only learned that over the course of the last time that I've spent with Shmuel. Bleiben schwer, just to teach, is a very important lesson in Gemara, which is that if you don't know the answer, you just say, I don't know. You know? I try to do that. We don't try to stell in our own idea of what the Gemara is zachten over here, or what Rashi is trying to say. We want to see what it says, and that's what we're trying to stem here.
Yeah.
Trying to understand the concept.
Yo, dude, you're killing the shivers.
Oh, dude. Thanks to Shmuel, yo.
Baruch Hashem, Baruch Hashem. Shteigin Here. So it says, Al kol mishmar v'mishmar yoshev hakadosh baruch Hu. And each one of these mishmars, of these spiritual times, quadrants. I was to say quadrants, but we're dealing with 3 here. Shalosh mishmaros. So it's like a trident. But isn't a trident like that thing that like Aquaman throws?
Yeah, I don't think we're Shteigin a trident over here.
Shteigin a trident. So, Shteigin a trident, blind schwer. So on each one of these things, Hashem is sitting there, and he's showing like an ari. He's roaring like a liggity lion. Shene'emar says in pasuk.
Wait a second. So what does V'al kol shomer u'mishomer Yoshev
V'al kol shomer, and on each shomer Yoshev HaKadosh Baruch Hu, so he sits on them, or he dwells above them.
Okay.
I don't think he's actually sitting on them.
Okay.
Because that would imply that Hashem has a tush, which according to the Rambam makes you lose your chelik in Olam Haba.
If you think that?
If you think Hashem has a tush?
Of course,
So
I hear you. But I didn't know that was... I mean, obviously, we should not have this conversation anymore. Edit out. Delete it. All right? We're sorry, Hashem. Sorry. Shteigin here. Just trying to figure things out, all right, guys? Back inside. Vishoeg Kari. Sam, what's that mean? Shoeg.
He roars.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, so Hashem is roaring like a lion. Shenemar Hashem marom yishag umim on kodsho yitain kolo.
That's you touch that one.
Yeah. The pasuk in Yirmiyahu.
All right.
The pasuk in Yirmiyahu, it says, God from above he will roar. Umim on kodsho, and from his holy dwelling place, yitain kolo, it will give his voice. Sha'og yish'ag al neveu. Roar, he will roar on his town. You know? V'similar davar. So first of all, what's the raya that there? So this is the raya that there are 3, maybe, and that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is shoeg. Right? We say Hashem shoeg, it says shoeg, but also it says sha'og yishag. So we say that could be a raya, a proof that there's 3 mishmaros.
Why is that a proof?
Because it says yishag 3 times. It says, we see that God is shoeg on all 3. Because it says first Hashem mimarom yishag, and then it says sha'og yishag.
So this is trying to say, hey, we have a raya that there are 3 watches, not 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Next clip coming your way.
Next click on your way. Shteigin Here. Every day.
We got to figure this out. But hey, we're improving every time. That's probably the end of the clip right there.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Oh, we're back?
We're back right now.
Oh, so fast.
Okay, this alarm will go off more exacting.
Oh, guys, I'm going with food milk. Shteigin Here. No air. Shnia, klavim toagim. Shlichit, yoneg mishtei imo. V'isha mizaberes im baila. All right. I have to put a trigger warning. This is about to get dirty.
What's going on?
There's a similar davar. Like each one of these simanim have a thing, have a memorance to them, or a siman. It says the Mishmar Rishona is a chamor no air. I think it means
a donkey brays. Right?
Yo, a donkey bray.
I think that's it.
Yo, it could be.
Nowhere.
It could be. I was gonna say a donkey waking up.
Let's go.
We're not doing Rashi here. We'll suspend the Rashi thing because we're Shteigin Here.
Yeah, we're Shteigin.
The Rashi doesn't say. We just suspended the Rashi rule for a non-Rashi. I think it means it wakes up, but it could mean bray. When you said bray, I was like, yo, maybe it's bray. So the donkey's doing something in the first one,
right? Because we need to know the end of the first watch, right? We need to know when that time is. So they're like, oh, when the donkey's bray.
It says a similar davar. What do you mean a similar davar?
Similar davar, like it's a sign to a thing when the donkey brays. Oh, that's the end of the first watch.
Let's see. Similar davar. The chamor is no air. The donkey is doing something. The shnia is that the kalavim tzoakim, that the
dogs bark.
Dogs bark, yeah.
Yeah. I would only say that I probably just have a faint memory of looking at this in Art Scroll once upon a time.
It could be, yo. It probably is. Shlish is the tino is yore mishdei imo, that the baby is breastfeeding from his mom, and each is misaperes in baila. Woman talks to her husband. Zog Rashi, Isha misaperes in baila. Kvar Gia Karov Leo, it's already almost at the daytime. Bnei Adam is Orim Mishinatan. They're getting up from their sleep. Vishochvim Yach, and they sleep together. Mizabrim Zaimzeh. And they talk to each other. Or it says Vihashochvim Yachad. The ones that are sleeping together are like talking. Says that. Rashi says that they're just talking. Nothing inappropriate going on over there.
No. Shteigin Here. Okay, that's the end of that sugya.
That's the end of the beginning. I just don't want to know what's going on with these meshmaros.
Right. So what was brought just now? It seems like it was. They're trying to teach us that there are 5 distinguishing times, things that happen at 5 distinct times.
There are either 3 or 2. We said that Rabbi Eliezer has 3, and he learned it from that pasuk, and then that pasuk has like 3 distinct times. It says shoeg, and so the Hashem roars on them, and then they say like the 3 times have their respective like signs of like what happens.
Okay.
The first one's bray, second one's bark, third one is bang.
So when it says similar davar mishmara rishona, chamar noah shnia kalavim tzoakim shlishis, those are all happening at the end of the first watch?
No, the end of the first watch is the bray, the end of the second watch is the bark, and the end of the third watch is the bang.
Is the baby?
The bang and the baby. Yeah, the baby and the bang.
What's the bang?
Misaperes in baila,
But we're not...
Right, but Rashi is learning that the bang is like just talking.
Just talking.
Just talking.
Right?
Yeah. Right. According to Rashi.
Okay.
Yo, I can barely see him like looking. We have the fire over here. We have the thing.
Okay. My Kachashiv. Rabbi Eliezer. Techilas Mishmar Kachashiv. Techilas Mishmar Rishona. Simana. Lamali.
Yeah. Simana Lamali. Why do I need a simon? It's Urdu. It's nighttime.
What was the question?
So what is Rabbi Eliezer being choshev? What's he calculating? If it's the beginning of the Mishmaros,
right?
Kachashiv Techilas Mishmar Rishona. Kachashiv Techilas Mishmar Rishona. He said the beginning of the Mishmar Rishona. Siman Alamali. Why do I need the siman of the braying? Urdu. And also, by the way, it's nighttime. It's already Tesa Kochavim.
Okay.
Isof Mishmaros Kachashiv, Sof Mishmara Achrona Lamali. Simona, why do I need a siman for the end when like people are starting to talk to there were significant others? Why do I need a siman? It's the day. Ela Chashiv Sof Mishmara Rishona v'Techilas Mishmara Achrona. Rather, he's talking about when he's saying that time. He's talking about the end of the first Mishmara and the beginning of the last Mishmara, because that's the only thing that would make sense for him to have to explain, because the other one would be obviated by the existence of night or day.
Mm-hmm.
The emtzais the emtzeisa, and the middle of the middle, and they're just saying that to make it even, make it aesthetic. The Ibais Ema, and if you want, you can say, because when the Gemara gives an Ibais Ema, it's usually because the vort that they just said was like really.
Right. It was too much of a stretch.
Yeah. Gotcha. So like the Ibais Ema, Kulu Sof Mishmaros Kachashiv. And if you're going to say, if you want, you can say that really it's all the end of the Mishmaros. Why do you need the last one then? It's day. L'may nafkamina. So no, there's actually a practical nafkamina difference. Lemikri kriya shema. So there is the nafkamina is for reading Shema. Leman degani beves afel, to a person who lives in a dark house. The lo yada zman kriya shema. He doesn't know zman kriya shema when it's going to be emas. When is it? Kevan to Egypt is a bears in Baila. He's like totally voyaging and like spying on this wife and her husband, right? And he's spying on the wife breastfeeding her teenok. So you can say, okay, now it's time, right? He's spying on them all night. They're talking to each other, and she starts breastfeeding. He's like, okay, now it's time for Krishma. Pshat in Gemara. That's what it says, yo.
Alright, bro, I'm going to have to do Chazar on this.
I'm just reading the words. What?
I'm going to have to do Chazar on this, verify all accuracy.
Yo.
We'll put asterisks. Nah, I don't know if we'll put asterisks. I think there is a fly on the lens.
Yo, it's sick.
Wow.
I
wonder if he's blocking me out exactly. Like, I think probably like half my head.
Fly!
Half my head is probably like blocked out by a fly right now. Shoe fly.
Nah, but he's a Gilgo. He's coming to learn with us.
I hear, but he could Steig anywhere else.
Yeah. Shteigin Here. Yeah.
Alright, let's go, Vajra.
So, that's a very weird Gemara, but that's what it said. When I said trigger warning, I meant it. Like, yo, that's like...
Word, yeah. Word.
Okay, Shteigin
Here.
Amar Rav Yitzchak bar Shmuel Mishmei de Rav. Rav Yitzchak bar Shmuel says in the name of Rav, Gil Mishmaros Avilayla. V'al kol Mishmar v'Mishmar Yoshev v'Kadosh Baruch Hu v'Shoig v'Gari. The 3 Mishmaros, 3 guardianships, 3 times. And on all of them, God is just there, riggedy roaring like a Ari. V'Omer, and he says, Oy lebanim sheba'avonoseihem echrafti es beisi v'zarafti es echali v'glizim levein umoza oilam. Wow. So, and all of those times, the thing he says is, oh no, I destroyed the Beis Hamikdash and I burned the Heichal and I put my We're back. Oh man, it always gets me how fast it is. All right, so basically, 3 times a night, God is like, "Oh no, woe is to my kids that they're because of their sins. I destroyed my house and I burnt my hechal and I put them in galus." Now, lule de histapina over here.
Over here.
Kaviyachol, I'm just saying, it seems like, me and the Avishter, we kind of, handle our issues similarly. A bug out, break a phone. Guy goes and he's burning his own stuff.
What's going on here?
I don't know. I gotta make it too shell. So basically, why is God burning his own heichal, his own Beis Hamikdash? Well, Tanya, Rabbi Yossi. I went to the Chorba show in the old city. You know the Chorba?
Of course.
This is that Chorba.
No way.
Yeah.
What? It existed back then?
Dude. It was in a different, it's the same location. I'm pretty sure.
It's not talking about Korban Beis Hamikdash?
No, I was chilling in Jerusalem, right? הייתי בדרך, ונכנסתי לחורבה אחת מחורבות ירושלים. I went to this broken down house in the Chorba Yerushalayim. That's where the Chorba is.
Wow.
Isn't that cool? I went to go daven. Ba Eliyahu Zachor L'Tov, the Shamarli ala Pesach. Eliyahu was there, and it was sitting on the Pesach. So it's V'him Tinli, we don't read it, there's a base, Shteigin Here. I just siyamti tefilasi, right, he waited for me. And after I finished my prayer, shesiyamti, da'achar shesiyamti tefilasi. No, ad shesiyamti tefilasi. La'achar shesiyamti tefilasi, amar li, shalom alecha Rabbi. Amarti lo, shalom alecha Rabbi v'mayri. There's a one-upmanship over here. V'amar li, b'ni, mipnei ma nichnasta l'chorva zai. Why are you going into this chorva over here? Right? He said, Amarti lo, lizbalo. Shteigin Here, davening here. It's different madrega even. Praying. You go daven.
With the chips?
Yo, I love some chickadees. Good move.
Shteigin
Here.
Thank you, Pringles.
Thank you, Pringles. Yo, give us free stuff. I'm going to drop him.
Amarti lo, lihispalo. Amar li. Last short line.
Yeah, I got it. I'm giving you. You want to read?
You got this.
The Amarli, and it says to me, I should daven on the bath. Ve'amarti loi mizyarei ha'isi. I was afraid, Rebbe. Shema yavsiku bi over derachim. So maybe there will be a suffix, a hefsek, from someone coming down and be like, yo, hey, Rebbe, I see what's crack-a-lacking. Ve'amarli, is about to feel like it's sorry. Should daven the short tefillah. Not to be so machmer. Go inside into a dangerous place. Hey. But also, I learned from 3 things. Don't talk with your mouth open. Don't chew. Don't talk while you chew. Something. I learned 3 things. You don't go into a ruin. You're allowed to daven on the bath. Hamizbal b'derech, hamizbal tefillah k'tzara. Davening in the bath. Davening, short davening. V'yamar li, he said to me, B'ni, ma kol shamati b'chor b'zo, did you hear anything? Amarti lo, shamati b'askol, yeah. Mina memes ki Yona. This heavenly voice sounded like a diggity.
What's that?
A dove.
Ah, a dove. Kiona is dove?
Ki Yona, like a dove.
Ah, Kiona. Gotcha.
It was Minam Hemes. It was like the Omeres oil the banim shavonoseim ichrafti es beiti v'shavarti es echali v'gilizem leveina umo. So first of all, we know that Hashem has a voice like a dove.
What? What do you mean we know that?
Says the Gemara.
Whoa.
Right? Well, the Baskol at least.
Ah, okay.
The Baskol sounds like a bird.
Wow.
The Amarli Chayecha v'Chaye Roshecha Lo Shazo B'Vad Omeres Kain. It's not only that over there that you heard it that it says that. Ela B'Chol Yom B'Yom Shalosh Pa'amim Omeres Kach. It says it 3 times. Every day it says it 3 times. In the day it says 3 times. It says that. At the night 3 times it goes Rah. Shteigin Gemara. It says that 3 times. Like every day, God is like, "Yo." Ella. Not only that, but when Bishashi Israel Nichnazim the Bate Knesset Basi Mejashos ve'onin Yehish Me'Rabba Mevorach. Every time a Jew goes into the Beis Knesset and the Beis Medrash, and they answer Yehi Shmei Gadol Mevorach, and they answer Yehi Shmei, right? Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevorach, or Yehi Shmei. Over here it says Yehi Shmei HaGadol. There's a different girsa. Shteigin Here. HaKadosh Baruch Hu min Na'anea Rosha. You know what is the Na'anea?
No, what's that?
It's like this.
What is that?
Shake your head.
That's just a term?
This is my theory. Is that the word Na'anea you got from someone just putting any sound out of his mouth and shaking his head. Try it. It's an onomatopoeia.
Right
there. HaKadosh Baruch Hu min Na'anea Rosho v'omer Asher HaMelech shemekalzin oizo b'veizo kach. He says, fortunate is the king that thusly they bless him and praise him in his house. Ma lo la'av sheiglas banav ve'oy lahem lebanim shegalu me'al shulchan avim. He says ma lo. Probably this is going to change it to oilo. Let's see this ziggity zayin hagos v'atziyonim hilgitziyonim. The zayin is there. It says oilo. Ah, yo, Baruch shechivanti to the tzionim.
Nice.
So there's oilo to the father that had to kick his kids out, and all oilo to the kid whose father kicked him out. Amazing.
Nice.
Tana Rabbanan. 3 reasons you can't go inside. 1 is Mipnei HaChashad, 1 is Mipnei HaBoles, and 3 is Mipnei HaMazikin. 1 is because of the Chashad, because they be like, yo, what's he going over there? Maybe he's going over there to smoke a cigarette. You know, I heard that the Heavenstein boy over here started smoking cigarettes. So you don't want people to be choshed, so you just say it straight out that I'm Shteigin Here and try to quit, but like Shteigin Here. Mipnei HaMapoles, it could like fall down. Mipnei HaMazikin, and like you can get like a dangerous person or angel.
To go to the chorba?
If you go into the chorva, any chorva, not the chorva. Chorva means like ruins.
Ah, any ruins.
You'll be ruined. It's a shoe and you're going to lose your followers. What you can do when Facebook goes Meshuggah on to block you, put your therapeutic music doing you like. Shteigin?
No.
No, not Shteigin.
No, it's not.
Come on, it's a good lyrics.
Yeah, it's good.
Now it's a good time to end this show.
It's good. Okay, I think we should take a break. We're back and we're Shteigin Here.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay, we're back. We're Shteigin Here.
It's now Asera B'teves. We just ate a little tuna and crackers before the beginning of the fast. About 5:30 in the morning now. We're up in Stay True mode. And we're in the middle of Daf Gimmel. Sorry.
Very bottom.
The very bottom of Daf Gimmel. Amid Aleph. Holding by.
So the Gemara says, the Gemara quotes the Brisa. The Tana Rabbanan. Mepnei shlosha dvarim ein nechnasim lechorba. There are three reasons that you don't go into a ruin. You don't go into a ruin, right? Mepnei chashad. So one of them is because of the chashad. And we said that we weren't sure. Rashi says, mepnei chashad, shelo yomru zona muchneset lo sham. Muchenet lo sham. So we were saying that we're not sure what the chashad was, but then we actually saw Rashi, and Rashi takes this a different direction. Rashi says it beferish that the people are going to be like, yo, he's going to see some ho.
Oh.
Beferish Rashi.
Wow.
Yeah. He's going to see some zo.
Okay.
You know? So they're like, yo, like, that's, you shouldn't go with Bnei Chashad. Right? What's Rashi warning?
What's Rashi warning? Not sure.
Rashi warning? Because what other chashad could there be? Right? What other chashad could there be? What other thing could he be worrying about? People could be suspecting him of other things. Like, no, we're suspecting him that he got a hoe. We go with lowest common denominator.
Oh.
You know? Rashi could be bevorted that maybe we're not choshesh.
I'm not sure what's flying, yo.
We're not choshesh. I want to say a joke, but I don't want to be disrespectful. You know? I'm going to say that. I stopped at a time, like mid-sentence, a lot of suspense.
Okay, let's get back to it.
Like, what is Pasha Aaron's worried about being disrespectful to?
To a Kadosh Baruch Hu.
No, that was what I was talking about. I was thinking that Rashi's saying we have the chashad that maybe he's going to see some ho, right? So we don't have a chashad that he's going to do mishchav zachar.
What's that?
Like homosexual acts. And I was going to say that we're not even choshesh a person like that.
What's choshesh?
We don't even have we don't even have a chashash. Like, we don't even have a worry or a suspicion of that. And I didn't want to be disrespectful to the gay community. You know, I'm a big supporter. I think that they're heroes, you know, that they go through that. And society is against them, and people have all these preconceived notions, and they learn how to live with that and be proud and be happy, you know. They're Shteigin Here.
Shteigin. Let's get back inside.
I think that's shot in Rashi. Poles. So Rashi says, you want to read the Rashi?
All right, I don't know where we're holding you.
I'm a Polis. Here, it's the second to last Rashi on the bottom.
Okay, Mipnei Hamapolis. Shechomas Hachorva Ra'ua. How do you say that word?
Chomas Hachorba Ra'ua. It's unstable.
Umisochen hu Pentipo Hachom Elav.
Musukan hu.
Misukan.
It's dangerous. Pen tipol hachom alav. Maybe the wall will fall on him, like it's not stable. That's the second reason.
Okay.
They don't go in. So then the Gemara asks, "V'bnei chashad tebugle mishum mapolas." Yo.
What's up? Yeah.
Yo.
What's up, bro? We're Shteigin Here.
Shteigin Here.
What's up, bro?
Yo. I don't know. I'm just like, yo, Torah.
Yeah.
V'bnei chashad. Ask the Gemara, why do you have to say to me this reason? V'bnei chashad. Tebugle mishum mapolas. Take it because of the mapolas. So what's the Gemara asking over here? What's the Gemara asking over here? The Gemara saying. So what do you think the Gemara is asking?
I don't know. I just know that we're doing a Daf Yomi share, and we spent the last 10 minutes on this one.
Sometimes that happens, yo.
Yeah, it happens too.
Because I was like, yo, let's take some Rashi. So let's see this line. Tebugle mishum mapolas. Let's see what Rashi says. Tebugle Zagt Rashi Kelaimar. That's our first one. Kelaimar Lama lanu gimel ta'avim ledavar echad Hare dai be'achat mehem Im lo ba l'lamdecha sheyesh shaos she'en hatam hazeh v'tzarech la'aniach b'shvil zeh. Yo. Whenever Rashi says Kolomar, he's saying Kolomar, like you could have said a different shot. Tebukle, take it. So he's saying, it's if to say, Lama lanu gimel ta'amim. Why do I need those three reasons? Right? Say don't go into a chorba, don't go into an unstable house for one reason. What's the reason? Say one reason. Why are you telling me three different reasons? For one act. Hare dai ba'achas mehem. One of them is enough. Im lo ba l'lamdecha sheyesh shaos she'en hatam hazeh v'tzarich la'aniach b'shvil zeh. To teach you that there are times she'en hatam hazeh v'tzarich la'aniach b'shvil zeh. He's saying that there are times that like one of these cases doesn't exist, and the other one does.
Okay.
Like that the chashad might not exist, if like there was no one else in town, but still you should like not go in because of the mapolas. That like things are gonna like fall down on him. So it says v'tebugle mishum mapolas. So take it that it's like mishum mapolas.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the reason. It says bechariti. It's saying but that would be that if it was a new one, if it was a new house, then that factor wouldn't exist, right? We're on Gimel Beis now. V'tebugle mishum mazikin, so take them all. In the case of the mazikin, of the damagers, either spiritual or physical. He says, Basri or betray chashad namileka betray upriti. So he says becharti. He says that it's a chadash, chomar shala nafla ve'odera bechazkasa. So yeah, like a wall fell down, but it's still like a strong building. And in that case, you wouldn't have the charati problem, right? You wouldn't have the problem of it being a new binyan.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it says betray.
Stop. And we're back.
Mipnei.
We Shteigin Here.
Shteigin.
Mipnei, bottom of the page. Gimmel, Amid Aleph. Last line. Mipnei.
Tanu Rabban. Mipnei. Shlosh dvarim ein nechnazim lechorba. Mipnei chashad, mipnei mapos, mipnei mazikin. 3 reasons you're not supposed to go into the chorba, into the ruin, because of the chashad. Rashi says so that people won't think they're picking up zos.
Yep. What's chashad again? That means? Suspicion.
Yeah. And then Rashi says, Lashon Rashi, you know, Mivnei chashad shelo yomru zona muchenes lo sham.
Okay.
Shteigin Rashi.
Yep.
Mivnei mapoles. You know the mapoles. You know something's gonna fall. Like something's gonna fall on him. Mivnei mazikin. Rashi doesn't tell you what mazikin is. Mazikin, because mazikin, like, it could be like dangerous people, or it could be like spiritual dangers.
Oh, I got you.
You know.
Okay.
Mivnei chashad v'tebuglei mishum mapoles. Mivnei chashad. You're talking to me chashad. Why don't you just say because of the mapoles? Because it's gonna break. Things are gonna break on it. Why do I need that reason?
Oh.
So the Gemara says, "Becharati." In a new building that is like not really gonna like fall on him, and so then you need the case of chashad. Mazikin.
Why would you need the case of chashad?
Because we're dealing with a new house, and so you're not really afraid it's gonna fall on you.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Mazikin, and take it because of mazikin. So it says betray. It says betray. No, it's when you have 2 people. So then you're not afraid of mazikin. I betray chashanami leka. Yo. Well, it says I betray. If it's in 2 people, there's also not a chashad that like they're going to see his owner because there's 2 dudes, and they're like, no, this is Trey, and they're Preetzi. You know what Preetzi is?
No.
Preetzi from Lashon Pritzos.
Right.
That like for these 2 guys, like we have a chashad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. So the Gemara does have a chashash about that.
What's a chashash?
A chashash, a worry.
Ah, okay, cool. Mipnei hamapoeles.
Yo, I just want to say that my diuk in Rashi in the last video was 100% right. That's exactly what Rashi was bevorning.
Ah, interesting.
I just something told me about him, like that he was so specific. I was being so medayik in that Rashi, right? And it says Rashi was like shelo yomru zona muchanes l'sham. It's like Rashi's like being like extra heterosexual, like Rashi didn't have to go into such details. That's why I thought it was funny. I said, I thought it was funny. I was calling him Zoes because like Rashi's going into like crazy detail.
Mm-hmm.
Come to us that what I said thought that Rashi was bevorning was actually like what the Gemara was actually talking about.
Wow, nice. Good stuff,
Dude,
yeah.
that's how we deal with the Rashi.
Yeah, square.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go. B'mem apolas v'tebugle mishum chashad v'mazikin b'trei v'kashri. B'mem apolas v'tebugle mishum chashad v'mazikin, so it says v'trei v'kashri. So why do you need it to say Mipnei Amapoles? Take it for the Chashad. It says no. You have the Chashad and the Mazikin, which cover all possible scenarios. It says no. Well, it's two people, the Koshri, and they're Koshri. They're two people and they're kosher, and they're not pritzi. They're two people and they're kosher. They're not gonna hook up. But the mapolas can get them. Like, why do you need the mapolas? You need the mapolas to tell you. You need the case of why should you not go into a korban, right? Here's the case. You have two guys, good guys. We don't have any chashash that they're gonna do anything. Right? Together.
Okay.
Right? So, it's the gayest thing I've ever learned. You can't use any of these.
We'll figure it out.
Shteigin Betray v'koshri. So this is in the case where we're not, there's two people and we're not choshesh that they're gonna, we're not choshesh that they're gonna, like bang, and so we need the reason of that maybe it's gonna fall down on you to be the reason why you shouldn't go into the korban. Yeah. Right? Anyways, very interesting Rashi before. Why do I need the reason about the mazikin? These scary spiritual damagers. It says bechorba charati ubetray v'kashri. Well, that's because it's a new korban, and there's two people, and we don't have any chashash about them. That's the question. Wait a second, though. Betray, if there's two people, mazikin nami leka. Nami leka. There's also not. There's not a fear that these two mazikin are going to attack these two people, right? Because the underlying assumption of the Gemara is that these mazikin, these damaging angels, don't attack two people, only attack one person by himself.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And so they're saying, so if there's two, then there's not going to be mazikin. Answers the Gemara, b'mekoman chayshinon. In their place, there we are choshesh. Like, the chorba is their place. This dark area with like crickety walls, this rickety room. How long will iniquity bloom?
Nice.
Thanks, shout out to Moshe Friedman, who's a sick rapper, and that's his rhyme. Anywho,
B'makoman chayashinan.
In their place, in the place of the guys, of the demons and the scary stuff, Don't you know the strength I'm cheating, playing chess? against my demons.
Nice.
Yeah. That, because you mentioned demons, so I was like, oh yeah, I just wrote a song about demons. Anywho. So, you betray Bazikin.
B'makoman chayashina.
B'makoman chayashinan. In their place, in the place of these demons.
Right. In the dark.
That's,
place.
yeah. In the Chorban, that's where we are Choshesh. Viva is Ema La'olam Bechad. And they say, no, we're not talking about a specific case where the guy is two people. Really, it's with one guy. Ubechorban Chadati. And there was a new house. Dekai B'davra. Dekai B'dabra. Dehasam Mishum Chashad Leka. Dehaisha B'dabra Lo Shchicha Mishum Mazigin Ika. So they finding this other case of where it could happen. It says if it's in the case of the midbar b'dabra b'sadeh, right? The kai b'dabra that they're talking, it's one guy, a new building in the sadeh. The hazam mishum chashad leika. There's no chashad. The ha'isha b'dabra lo shchaycha. Right, because there's not going to be a girl in the field, right? But there is a mazikin, and so therefore you need to add the reason of mazikin also.
Cool.
Tanar Rabbanan, rabbis teach us. Arba mishmaros havi alayla divi Rabbi Nasan, divi Rabbi. So, the rabbis say that for mishmaros havi halayla, that there are 4 mishmaros that the Laila is. That's the words of Rebbe.
4 watches, 4 guard watches that the night is divided into. Correct. Cool.
That's what Rebbe says. Rabbi Nasan Omer Shalosh, just 3. My diamond Rabbi Nasan. What's the reason for rationale for Rabbi Nasan? Tichsiv ve'avo Gidon v'mea ish asher ito v'kitzei ha'machaneh rosh hashmuros hatichona. Right, so there's this pasuk by Gidon. So like in theory, like when we're like re-editing this, we could be like, yo, put the pasuk on top of me with the English translation, but like Shteigin Here, and we'll just like touch it. Ve'avo Gidon me ishim Gidon was with him, 100 dudes. Asher ito bekatzei ha'machaneh, and the machaneh rosh hashmura hatichona. He says the middle of the ashmura. Tana ain't tichona ela sheyesh lefaneh v'lachareh. That there's no middle except what has before it and after it. Defining what middle is, I guess. It's a good brayza. The Rebbe my tichona, and Rebbe, how does he teach this tichona? Achaz min tichona shel tichonos. Achaz min tichona shel tichonos. So Rebbe's like, it's the middle of the middle. Rabbi Nasan, miksiv tichona shel tichonos. Rabbi Nasan's like, yo, doesn't say that though. It says tichona.
Tichona kativ.
Yeah. So very interesting. Right there, he's like the middle. It doesn't say the middle of the middle. My time at the Rebbe, our Rebbe Zrika, our Rebbe Ami, our Rebbe Yoshua ben Levi. Oh, it's always important to say the name. Kasuv echad omer chatzos laila akum leodos lecha al mishpatei tzidkecha v'kasuv echad omer kadmu einai ashmuros. He's like, okay, tzad, how could that be? So what's the kasha? He's saying like this. you have one pasuk that says Chatzos Laila in the middle of Chatzos. I'll get up to give Hodah to Hashem on his mishpatei tzidkecha, on his righteous mishpatim. V'ksuv echad omer, but another pasuk says Kadmu einei ashmuros. It says Kadmu einei ashmuros. Alma Zok Rashi Alma Chatzos Laila Haya David Omed Shtei Mishmaros Yesh B'hem. So we see from here that David would get up in the middle of the night, and there was 2 ashmuros. Okay, it says Arba Mishmaros Havi Laila. So we see that there are 4 mishmaros because he got up twice, so like it was in order. Rabbi Nazan Savar La Kerebi Yoshua. Rabbi Nazan, he holds like Rabbi Yoshua. Ditnan Rabbi Yoshua Omer Ad Shalosh Sha'ot. Rabbi Nazan says until 3 hours. Shekain Derech Melachim La'amod B'Shalosh Sha'ot. Shit Delelia V'Tardi Diyamama Havuluhu Shtei Mishmarot. Ravashi Omer Mishmar V'Balga Nami Mishmarot Karui Luhu. Okay. So they're figuring out. It seems to me like they're figuring out more about these ashmuros. But still not figuring out what are these ashmuros.
They're the watches, the guard watches.
Like, who were they, though?
I guess not according to Peshat.
Yeah, I just think it's funny. Yeah,
I don't know.
Spend so much time trying to figure it out, like, but like, what about like those ashmuros? So the kids are. The kids are they're saying some diunim about the derech malachim, the paths of the kings, to get up in 3 hours. Shit delilia v'tarti diyama havaluhu. Doing like serious math over here. Maybe we had a board. Could write it out. Let's see what comes up next. And it's gonna be a cool Gemara. It says V'amar Rebbe Zrika Amar Rebbe Ami Amar Rebbe Yoshua ben Levi.
Keep going.
Ein omrim b'vnei hameis ela devarav shel meis. When you're talking in front of a dead person, you're not supposed to say in front of him, except for dead person in Yanim, you know.
I do now.
Yeah. Amar Rebbe Abba Bar Kahana Lo Amran Ela B'Divrei Torah Aval Milei De Alma Leislan Ba. Now that you're only not supposed to talk about the maid. You're not supposed to talk about Divrei Torah because he's gonna be like upset. He's gonna be like, yo, like, I can't learn. Aval Milei De Alma about things about like just being in this world. Leislan Ba, he doesn't care. Vigid Amri Amar Rebbe Abba Bar Kahana Lo Amran Ella Afilu B'Divrei Torah V'Kosha Kemila Dama. He says, no, what are you talking about? Afilu B'Divrei Torah. He's saying that you can even talk about Divrei. You're even not supposed to talk Divrei Torah which like they will want to hear because like it's Torah, but especially like things about this world that they don't want to hear because like they're like dead, you know.
Weiter.
Weiter. Weiter. Weiter. Weiter. Are we still recording?
Yep.
Oh. There we go.
We're back.
We're back. Amar Rabbi Zrika. We did that one already. Yeah, it's like, like they don't want to hear about like what they could be living. It's like Torah, they wouldn't miss so much. It's like, yeah, like you can talk Torah around them because they're like, you know. but Mile de Alma. That was such a good roast. Self roast of the Gemara. Yeah. The David Bagdalelia Havakai Meorcha Havakai. Meorza Havakai. What do you mean it was Pagadalelia in the middle of the night? From the beginning of the night. He would wake up because it says Kadamti Beneshev Ve'ivashea. Says Kadamti Beneshev Ve'ivashea. Says this pasuk. Umimai dehai neshev orsa. Well, how do you know that it's saying neshev is orsa, is nighttime? Rashi probably said something to explain, like what's going on here. But basically, how do you know that this neshev is orsa? See what the Gemara says. It says b'neshev be'erev yom v'ishon laila ve'afela, at the ishon of the Laila and Afela, the apple of the eye of the Laila and Afela. Arav Oshia Amar Revi Acha Hakika Amar. Here's what it's saying. Like, here Hakika Amar David. Me'olam lo avar ala chatzos Laila v'shena. It's never been like that I haven't been up doing Torah and Tefillah at chatzos Laila. My back's killing me. I position this light.
Grab your pillow, yeah.
I'm gonna do a seva. Let's meditate. Weiter. Yo. Rabbi Zera Amar Ad Chatzos Laila Hava Mitnamnem Kisus. He would doze off like a horse. Mikan Me'elach Hayam Gaber Ka'ari. But from then on, he would arise strength like a lion. Rav Ashi Amar Rav Ashi says Ad Chatzos Laila Haya Ozek B'divrei Torah. Until midnight, he was Shteigin. Mikan ve'elach v'sherus v'tishbachos. Afterwards, v'sherus v'tishbachos, he was saying he was too tired to learn. And the Ozek B'divrei Torah, so he was singing.
No.
Gemara is so like elitist here.
What's v'tishbachos?
Like praising.
Wow.
This is a Litvish elitist Gemara. The Gemara is saying, like, when he was awake, he was learning Torah. When he was sleeping, when he was like exhausted, the second half of the night, then he was like reading Tehillim. Wow. I'm so thirsty.
Shteigin Here.
It says the Neshef Orzu. Huh, Neshef Tafra, you're telling me that Neshef is the nighttime? I'll tell you that Neshef is the daytime. Because it says, Vayagem David me'an Neshef ve'ad ha'erev. See? The Macharatam. My love, isn't it that? Mitzavra ve'ad lelia, right? It says from the Neshef until the Erev. So isn't it saying that it's from the morning until the night? What other phrase could that be? It says from X to night. Does it not mean from morning to night? And then Ebazeh Neshef would be night. Does it not make more sense than saying from night to night?
Beyond
Erev Machardam, my love, Nitzavra Valelia lo, me Orza, Viad Orza, no! Itaka does make sense to say from night to night. Yachi lived on me Neshef, Viad Neshef, yo. If that's the case, wise guy, that is from night to night. Then don't use different words for night. Tell me if Neshef to Neshef, don't tell me Neshef to night if Neshef means night. Don't tell me Neshef to Erev. So tell me Neshef ad Neshef. He says, oh man, Erev ad Erev. Or tell me Erev ad Erev. What do you being mevaba the suffix? Amar Ella, Amar Rava, rather Rava says, Trey nafshi havu. Neshef lelia, v'azi yamama. Neshef yamama, v'azi lelia. Saying that Neshef could be both. There are two nashfi. Right? Because this pasuk showed, because we know that like it doesn't make sense to say that Neshef is nighttime. But in order to prove the previous Nikuda, we needed to say that Neshef was nighttime. Because in order to prove that David was like learning or something, it says that Neshef was the day. And so basically they're like, no, there's two Neshefs. There's the Neshef of the night, Neshef of the day. Very, very healing stuff. Shiros v'Sish Brachos. Neshef Orcha. Neshef Tzafra. Tzafra Lilia. The Orsa. Neshef, right? The Gemara said thing. And it says Erev, it says no, there's two Neshvei. Neshef Lelia v'Aziyoma. So there's like the nighttime Neshef and the daytime Neshef.
Cool.
Shteigin
Here.
V'David ki have yada b'alga d'Lelia emas. David knew where midnight was. Moshe Rabbeinu, Hashda Moshe Rabbeinu, lo havayada. Moshe Rabbeinu didn't even know when it was midnight. Dichsiv, kichatzos halayla, ani yotze b'toch Mitzrayim. My kichatzos. So what's it saying, kichatzos? Ilema, if you're going to say, the Amar lay, could shabrichu kichatzos, Mi'ikatz veka kamei shmaya. So saying like this, all right? We're saying like this. How did David know exactly when it was midnight? David HaMelech didn't know exactly when it was midnight.
Mm-hmm.
Because how do we know that Moshe Rabbeinu?
How do we know that David HaMelech knew when Chatzos was?
How is it possible to say that David HaMelech knew when Chatzos was if we know that Moshe Rabbeinu didn't even know when Chatzos was? How do we know that Moshe Rabbeinu didn't know what Chatzos was? Because Hashem said to Moshe Rabbeinu, He said, Kachatzos halayla ani yotze b'toch Mitzrayim. Like around midnight, I'm gonna go into Mitzrayim to get the firstborns. My kachatzos. What does it mean, kachatzos? Like, why does it say? Why does God say approximately?
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna say the Amar le'kojabrichu kechatzos, that kojabrichu said like kichatzos because he wasn't sure. Well, mi ika sveika kameshmaya. Whoever heard of such a thing that there would be a suffix, in front of Hashem. Ella de Amar le lemachar bechatzos kiyash. Amar le bechatzos v'aziru v'amar kechatzos. And this guy was coming, and he says kechatzos. We see that Moshe just wasn't sure about it. Oh, we done? I think what we're gonna have to do, by the way, is edit just pick out the good moments. Maybe from each week we put out a video, the first week of Daf Yomi, and we mix it also with the us explaining what we're doing. We gotta plan it out better, y'all. Shteigin Here.
Action. Shteigin Here. We're back.
We spoke about the May, spoke about the Neshef, spoke about the Lila, spoke about the Nezef. We said, well, it couldn't be that Hashem didn't know that it was Chatzos, so it must be that Hashem said to Moshe Bechatzos, and then Moshe came and he said, Kechatzos, Be'erech Chatzos. We see Misavgale, he wasn't sure when Chatzos was. V'David Haviyada, and David Hitaka knew. David Simona Havalei. David, the way that David was able to know is because he had a simon. The Amar of Acha bar Bizna, Amar of Shimon Chasida, because Rav Nachman, Rav Acha bar Bizna says the name of Shimon Chasida. Kinor haya taloi l'mayla mitazo. There was a kinor, there was a harp that was hanging above its bed, the bed of David. V'kevan she'egia chatzos laila, and when chatzos laila came, when it got to chatzos, baruach, a wind would come, tfonis, a northern wind. V'nosheves bo u'minalgen me'elav. It would be nosheves bo. It would blow. U'minalgen me'elav, and it would play. Miyad haya omed v'osik b'Torah ad she'alam amud hashachar. Immediately he would get up and start learning some Torah until amud hashachar happened. Kevan she'ala amud hashachar, nichnazu chachmei Yisrael etzlo. When the morning came, the chachmei Yisrael would come in to him. Amru lo Adonenu, they did him, my master Hamelech, my king, my master the king. Amcha Yisrael tzrichim parnasa. You need some parnasa. You need money. You need economic stability. Amru lam, he would say lechu v'hidparnasu zemizeh. Said they should give each other their money. Everyone should just I don't know, it sounds like Bernie Sanders over here.
I think, David was holding a little higher than Bernie.
I'm just saying, Al Pizet.
A lot higher.
Shteigin Here.
Shteigin Here.
But, yeah, David Melch. we're not a political show. Or we are, we just haven't discussed it yet. But this line sounds Bernie-esque. Amrulo Eina Cometh Masbia as Ari. He's like, dude, a little bit of food is not going to make a lion satiated. Ve'ena bor mitmale michuyaso, and the hole never gets completely filled up again from all of its sand. Meaning, it's not feasible fiscally. Yo, I should write that down. Amar lahem lechu v'pashtu yadechem b'gedud. Go put your hands out in the gedud.
What's the gedud?
What's the gedud? Shteigin here, Shteigin here, Shteigin there, Shteigin there. What's the gedud? I gotta check this iggity. Wait, gedud. I don't know. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see what the gedud is. It says the gedud is like a group. Miyad yoadzim ba'achitovel v'nimlachim v'zanhedrin v'sholim be'orim v'tumim. So immediately they would go and they would ask Achitofel, who was like a Navi or something, and they would ask him where they should go. Eiz derech yelechu veheich yetzivu matzav umashchit. Whoa, yo, dude! And then they would ask Sanhedrin. They would note them in Rishus Kadishis Palem. They actually were asking Sanhedrin. Rashi says the reason they're asking Sanhedrin is so they can get Rishus. So that they'll daven for him. They would ask the Yom if they would win on this Milchama.
Wow.
That's what they were asking. Show David being like a king.
Awesome, bro.
But he would learn the entire way before.
Achitofel was the Kohen Gadol.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah, it makes sense because they asked the Urim Atomim. Makes sense.
I will have to check it out.
Yeah.
All right, weiter.
Rav Yosef Ma'ikra Dichsiv V'Yacharei Achitofel B'nayahu Ben Yoyada V'Aviezer Tzar Tzava L'Melech Yoav Achitofel Ze Yoetz. Says Achitofel, that's the Yoetz, and the pasuk says Yoetz. Wait a second. L'Melech Yoav Acharei Achitofel V'Aviezer Tzar Tzava L'Melech Yoav. Yes, Achitofel is a Yoetz.
What's Yoetz?
He would give suggestions.
Oh wait, Achitofel, didn't he ended up slaughtering the Kohanim of Nod. Is that him?
Yo, it's possible.
Unclear. Shteigin Here.
Weiter. The Eliezer Sar Zaval Mer Achitofel Ze Yoetz V'Cheha'a V'Chehu Omer V'Eitzaz Achitofel Asher Ya'at B'yamim Hahem Kasher Yish'al B'divrei Elohim.
Nice.
B'divrei Elohim. V'Eitzaz Achitofel Asher Ya'at B'yamim Hahem Kasher Yish'al B'divrei Elohim.
Nice, yo. Shkoyach. Pick it up tomorrow.
Yeah.